up, and it's been. And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career.
Coming.
You kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
That's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he said, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
We've got Pierce. Jordan is out there with Smith. Then there's Jay, and it's Crawford at the 2. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Dunleavy, Gibson up top. Clock at 6. Rose goes in. That one goes. Count it. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hinrich.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland. Rose, no good. Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Crawford, no luck. Great D that time from Gibson. Rose kicks to Dunleavy, and it's blocked by Jordan. Crawford against Rose. Smith, no luck. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range 2s as well as their fair share of 3.
Here's Navarro. He's covered by Rose. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Hinrich. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And that one's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
No good from Gibson. Clippers leading by 4. And there's the pass to Pierce. The feed now to Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Rose. Kicks it to Noah. Gibson the screen. Outside Rose. And a great assist by Hinrich as that one goes in. 7 points for Derrick Rose.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
What a game we've seen here for Jay. 18 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
So, for the Clippers, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Smith. Allen comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul's subbed in for Pierce. Pau Gasol is checked in for Chicago. Dunleavy's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Nobody near Allen. And the 3 ball is good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And here's Rose. He has 7, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Rose. Griffin gets a hand on it. Allen outside. And Griffin scores. The assist by Allen. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Rose dishes to Heinrich. Here's Noah. No good, unable to end this run. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Navarro, defended by Dunleavy, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, I still top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
That was your Spirit Dance team. Give it up.
Los Angeles on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And they double up Gasol. Here's Dunleavy. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Heinrich passes to Gasol. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, last year, DeAndre Jordan turned in another great defensive performance. In fact, first team all-defense announced in the NBA after last season. Anchored his team, as he always seems to do.
And Jordan was a force in the middle. Over 2 blocks a game again, and changed countless others with his effort.
Butler, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. On defense, the Bulls trailing by 10. Navarro, the pass to Allen. Good on the shot. Allen's got 5.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Yeah, you look at the advanced statistics for DeAndre Jordan and his defense at that end of the floor. Top 10 in defensive rating individually, and led the league in defensive win shares.
And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Dunleavy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers leading by 10.
And Jordan has really improved his defense every year since Doc Rivers challenged him. Last season ended 3rd in the Defensive Player of the Year award race, but he has one in his future, no doubt, if he continues to progress.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Brooks comes in for Derrick Rose. Brooks against Paul. And Brooks. Here we go. Gasol. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gasol's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Smith comes in for Paul, and it's Crawford in for Allen.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much, Greg, a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. Griffin with the steal. Now it's Griffin running. Here we go, sailing in. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan the pass to Navarro. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular. And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Brooks. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. .122 left to play in the first half. He feeds it to Mirotic. He dishes it to Butler. Second chance shot, and that one's good. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
But three, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Crawford, no luck. Bulls trail by 10. And Butler, here we go. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. And Gibson kicks to Gasol. Offensive rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute. Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just the take no chance slam by the big fella.
And so we conclude the first half.